It has finally been revealed as the official 2026 schedule for the New England Patriots has been released, and today we're going to break down every single game, every single matchup, every single time slot, and every single place you can watch all of this year's Patriots games. We got you all covered here on Patriots Digest. Welcome into the channel, everybody. I'm Jace Andrews. I hope you're having a good day wherever you might be. Let's get right into it and start talking this Patriots schedule. We'll go first with weeks 1 through 5. In week 1 on Wednesday, September 9th, they'll be facing off against the Seattle Seahawks, obviously on the opening day of the NFL season. It'll be a Super Bowl rematch, 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time on NBC. We'll have Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth calling the game. So, hey, you know a guy we're going to hear him calling and probably talking about Patrick Mahomes some as well. In week 2 on Sunday, September 20th, we'll be taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers in the Gillette home opener with a 1 p.m. Eastern Time kickoff on CBS Sports. Week 3 on Sunday, September 27th, we'll head to Jacksonville, Florida to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars at 1 p.m. for that kickoff time. All these again in Eastern Time if they do not say so. CBS is going to be the TV spot for you to watch that game. You can also watch them all here, and I'll tell you about that in a second. In week 4 on Sunday, October 4th, it'll be our first game versus the Buffalo Bills. I'm a little upset. It's a 1 p.m. time for that game, which it will be a good one, so it stinks we play in an early kickoff window. But then week 5, we do play against the Las Vegas Raiders, hopefully a game we can win against the number 1 pick, Fernando Mendoza. That game also at 1 p.m. on CBS. Now, I mentioned you can potentially watch these games here with me. Well, that's because we are going to be live for every single game here on the New England Patriots Digest channel. As many as we possibly can. I've got some other obligations, but every single one I am going to make the effort to stream here. And of course, you can watch them all with us. We had some great streams throughout the end of last year with the Patriots. We're going to have some more here going into the 2026 NFL season. We're really excited. Hopefully you are too. Let me ask you a question before we get too far into today's news. Have you ever Googled your name? Because if you haven't, it's actually crazy how much of your personal information like your address, phone number, or even your family details are just sitting online. And that's why we here at Patriots Digest use Incogni. Incogni helps protect your privacy by removing your personal data from websites which are constantly collecting and selling your information without you ever knowing. And what really sets Incogni apart is their unlimited plan. It's their most comprehensive and powerful data removal plan available. It lets you submit an unlimited number of removal requests, so even if your info is on random sites, Incogni's privacy experts will go after it for you. All you have to do is find out where your data is exposed, send them the link, and they'll handle the rest. We're talking about 420 plus data brokers, plus custom removals beyond that. And honestly, in today's world, protecting your data, it's not optional. Now, we're going to give you a good deal alongside it because if you use code Patriots Digest with the link in the description, you're going to get 60% off an annual plan. That's incogni.com/Patriots Digest. You can click the link in the description and take control of your personal information today. Now we continue on here with the New England Patriots and their upcoming schedule this 2026 season. Week 6, they'll be playing against the New York Jets again at the 1 p.m. time slot on CBS. So 5 games in a row after that leadoff game on Wednesday that they'll be playing on prime time, that they'll be playing into the 1 p.m. or noon window, whatever you want to call it. Unfortunate, but hey, hopefully that's some games we should be able to win. Played a lot in that 1 p.m. time slot last year as well. In week 7, they'll be facing off against the Chicago Bears at 8:15 on Prime Video for Thursday Night Football. So excited to see them take on Caleb Williams, Drake Maye, obviously, in my opinion, the best 2 quarterbacks that have come out of that 2024 NFL Draft. We're excited to see what ends up transpiring. They'll be in Chicago at Soldier Field. Might be a cold one as we get into late October. In week 8, they'll be facing off against the Green Bay Packers at 4:25 on CBS Sports. Sunday there, that'll be a fun game, mid-afternoon one. Potential there to give some fun options. Obviously playing against a pretty good defensive team in the Packers. Week 9, Sunday, November 15th, at the Detroit Lions. Not at the Detroit Lions. In Munich, Germany, actually. The Patriots will be the designated away team, even though it seems like 4:25 Eastern Time on Fox. And then week 10 will be their bye week. So those are the games week 6 through week number 10. Obviously, a lot of exciting games in here. The Munich, Germany game against the Detroit Lions. That's going to be a fun one. Actually, I think that game obviously is going to be a little earlier. It's not going to be at 4:25 Eastern here. It should be a 9 in the morning one. But either way, early game for that one. Then on week 11, on Sunday, November 29th, they'll be at the Los Angeles Chargers. That's 8:20 p.m. Eastern time on NBC Sports. Week 12, we're going to have a Sunday game against the Buffalo Bills in Gillette Stadium. We're not going to have to play at noon, though, on this one, or 1 p.m. It's going to be 4:25 Eastern time on CBS against Buffalo for our second matchup, which, if it's anything like last year, there's a potential that game could decide the winner of the AFC East. So mark your calendars now. Sunday, December 6th, going to be a pretty big one. Then in week 13 on December 10th versus the Minnesota Vikings, they'll face off on Thursday Night Football on Prime Video. So we'll face off against Kyler Murray in his brand new team in Minnesota. Should be a good game there. Obviously, Vikings were kind of up and down last year with J.J. McCarthy. We'll see what happens this season with Kyler Murray. On week 14, they'll head to Kansas City. And this is the game everybody thought potential could be for a Thanksgiving game. Ends up being a Monday Night Football game on ESPN on December 21st. The Patriots taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. At week 15 on Sunday, December 27th, the New York Jets will come into Gillette Stadium, and that'll be a kickoff of 1 p.m. Eastern time. So there are the week 11 through 15, and the final 2 games of the year. Both of these are to be determined as for time slots and stuff, but we have a rematch of the AFC Championship game versus the Denver Broncos in week 16, and then week 17, they'll finish off the season just as they did last year versus the Miami Dolphins inside of Gillette Stadium. So that is the official 2026 New England Patriots schedule. Here is the full screen view of all of the Patriots games from week 1 on September 9th until January 9th or 10th, whenever that final game happens against the Miami Dolphins. Still yet to be determined on when exactly that game will transpire. Lots, of course, to be happy about, excited about, and pumped. We're going to have some fun times. Obviously, big games of this year are going to be versus the Seattle Seahawks. We, of course, have a pretty big game against the Buffalo Bills a couple of times. The Thursday Night Football game against the Bears are going to be fun. There's so many fun matchups. The Chargers and the way they release the Patriots on their schedule release, that ought to be a fun game at 8:20 p.m. on November 29th. So lots of really exciting action to come this upcoming season. Now, with that, coming off a 14-win season, the New England Patriots win total is set at 9.5. So I gotta let you answer the question of what are you taking for the Patriots this season? Are you taking the over? You can type O. If you're taking the under on these wins, which I don't know why you take the under if you're watching this channel, type U for under. What do you think about this Patriots 2026 NFL schedule? Are you taking the over of 9.5? Or are you taking the under of 9.5 for the Patriots win total this season? Let me know the thoughts down in the comment section. I'm 100% taking the over. I think the Patriots are going to win 11 or 12 games this season. It's a little harder schedule. I still think we're going to be one of the best teams in the AFC. And of course, we'll have a schedule predictions video coming out later on this weekend. That is all we got for you for this video. We appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time. Peace out.